Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to shoot a course report today. Now, I know I haven't done one for a while. I apologise for that. But this year's been rather mental. Been very, very busy. Staff numbers have been a bit light, and not that's really an excuse, but that's the one I've got. So apologies for that, but hopefully we can start doing them again and pushing forward, giving you regular updates of what's going on the golf course. So today is Wednesday the 15th, I think, of November. It's actually quite nice and sunny, as you can see. But we'll go through our normal subjects, discuss what we're looking at doing over the next few weeks and months, give you a course update, and hopefully that answers any questions that you may have. So hope you enjoy the report. If you've got any questions or comments about anything that's discussed or anything that's not discussed, contact me in the usual way. Either see me out in the course, or go through the office, or comment on any social media platform. Okay then, cheers. So the weather recently has been a bit rubbish. We've had a few storms. It is storm season. We've had a few storms. We've been quite lucky, really, compared to other parts of the country. Scotland have had it bad. The Channel Islands had it really bad, and we've just sort of skirted the edge of all of them. But having said that, we are getting quite a bit of rain. Not abnormal amounts for this time of year, but enough. And when we do get them, we're getting them in, quite large dollops. So October's rainfall, 85 mil, which is not ridiculous. A little bit higher than average, but it's not ridiculous. And November so far, we're at about 60 mil, which again it's a lot, but it's not biblical amounts like we've had before. Just they are when they come down. It's normally in a fair amount, and it can wash out with bunkers and things like that. It causes a few issues, but temperatures are still high. So obviously we've got moisture and warmth, which means grass growth. No frost or anything like that yet. We're actually quite looking forward to a bit of cold weather now, really, just to help sort of kill a few things off and slow the growth down. But the weather's been, we have had a lot of rain in the last 6 weeks, but the course has taken it really well, and we're not too bad compared to others, say around the country especially, but even locally. There's a few courses closed locally, and we're still up and running with no restrictions at the minute, which is really good. So that's the weather. That's the weather report. So greens section of this month's course report is, I'm pleased to report they're actually doing really quite well. As I touched on in the weather section, weather has been quite wet recently, so the usual suspects are a little bit soft. 18, 1, 2, 15, but the majority of them are holding up really quite well. We have recently, as recent as this morning actually, been out verti draining the greens just to help get any surface moisture from the putting surface. We do it little and often here, as you all know, but a little bit deeper than, say, we would normally go, just to help with the moisture. We've raised the height cut up now. We're at our winter height at 5 mil, and it's still stimping around 9.5, so we can't knock that. Grass coverage is good. Disease minimal. I'll put a picture on the report just to show you, but all in all, for the time of year and the weather we've had, I'm really pleased with the greens. So standing on the 8th tee, as you can see, if I zoom in a little bit, the fairway's starting to take shape. The old green's slowly getting grown out. We won't get full definition on this hole probably until, I'd say, May next year, when the long grasses grow up again. But we have got a visible tee shot now. And again, if I zoom in a little bit, you can see the tree clearance we've done on the left hand side. So yeah, the whole hole looks better visually. This will only get better as time goes on. Directly behind the old green, we've levelled off and seeded, and hopefully that will become fairway soon. And the outbounds posts have been extended all the way up to the tee, so you can't hit it on 7 anywhere at all now. In the next video I'll be down on the green showing you what we've done down there. I'll run you through some work we've recently done on the new 8th green. Obviously all down this left hand side that was a little bit too severe has now been levelled off. So we put in a retaining wall using sleepers. We've levelled it and we've now turfed it. Areas currently marked GUR. This will allow for any shot slightly left on the green to now hold, whereas before it would have rolled into the water. A little bit unfair, so we've taken that side of it out. It also makes the green bigger in the terms that we can use the left hand side of the green a bit more for pin positions and things. So that's a big change. As you can see, the other side of the water now, where the 9 tees are, we've been in there, been quite busy, cleared out all these trees, all the way down, which obviously visually looks miles better. What we was getting was people hitting their balls over there, claiming those in the ditch. You'll be able to find your ball and play it. Albeit not an easy shot, but you can definitely play it. Obviously, also it creates better airflow around the green. Visually it looks better, and the trees that are left behind are healthier, so that's all a big plus. Walking down to the front of the green, you see that we've re-turfed around the front bunker a little bit. Obviously it's recently done, so it's still GUR at the minute. Obviously a little bit of work still needs to be done there, and we've also raised up all the drains that was around the green, so all good progression around the 8th green. Make the hole better playability and fairer. So to summarise this month's course report, I'm very pleased with how the course is holding up with the weather. It's very autumnal, probably about 6 weeks behind on where we'd, middle of November you'd like to see a few frosts by now. In some cases the leaves are only just starting to turn brown, so I'd say it was about 6 weeks behind, sorry. On where you'd sort of expect to find yourself middle of November, but on the whole, the course is holding up really well. Like I say, we've got no restrictions at the minute. Despite all the wet weather, buggies are still out. We have put ropes and posts around the course, obviously to help with the wear around the greens, to keep them in good condition. But like I say, in general, I'm very pleased with the golf course. Greens are good, tees are okay, fairways are nice. Obviously we cut long grasses down last month, but there's still good definition out of the course. And obviously the green staff are very, very busy getting on with jobs to improve the course moving into next year. A lot of work still going on the 8th hole. We've still got to put a bridge in on the left hand side, which will spread the wear a little bit away from the right hand side, but that hole won't really be finished until we have definition back again, sort of early part next year, next spring. That's pretty much this month's course report done. I think I've covered most things of what's been happening. But if anyone's got any comments, any questions, by all means come up and see me when you're out in the course. Comment on social media or through the office, and I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have. Thanks for listening. apologies again for taking quite a while to shoot course report, but we're back on it now. Regular updates coming, uploaded to YouTube. Yeah, thanks for listening, and I'll see you all soon. Cheers.